Welcome back. Here we are, already 10 episodes in, and it is the exact same loading screen and the same me. The only thing that has changed today is the year that we are writing. So with that, Happy New Year. Welcome back to the Lake Village. Here we are. It looks overgrown and wild and seemingly random, but there is a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but there is one. There's going to be one. For sure. Now, where is that future wife of mine? I have no idea where she has gone. Everyone is working, but I do not see her anywhere. I mean, there's an excavator. She should be walking around somewhere here, I guess. I don't know where she is. Okay, let's talk to my neighbor's wife then.
How can I help you?
Or soon-to-be wife. Because I need some diplomacy skill points. I envy the birds. Their freedom. The freedom their wings offer. Almost. How magnificent would it be to be able to just glide across the sky towards the unknown. I could almost feel the breeze on my face already. Yeah, that was poetic, I know. Have you ever been stung by a bee? When you do, remember to scream for help really loudly and then curse at the bee and the venom. Rub an onion on the wound? I don't think that's right. What? Yes, it is. Great.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I need it, I know. And there she goes, squealing away. Oh, by the way, I should probably showcase for those of you that are new to the game. So once you have established the aforementioned core loop of resources, it will not be that useful yet, but later on it will be incredibly necessary and useful. You're gonna press this tab for your inventory, or for the main menu. You can press I, you can press tab, whatever, both do the same thing. And then you can go into the management overview, which will give you a showcase of what you can build, how many buildings, how much food, water, and wood demand there is. So to know whether you are actually keeping up, which we are barely keeping up, but we are. But more specifically, you can look into the statistics here and check, for example, for yesterday, what have we consumed? Nothing. Let's wait, let me see here. Ah, there you go. So we have used 1 bucket. Or we have 6 buckets in storage. We have used an iron axe. So the previous axe that was in use is already gone. The stone knife, I think I made 2. One of them is already in use now and will be broken quite soon as well. So I have to make new ones quite soon. How many times have I said quite soon already? I don't know. All right. We have also lost 22 berries. Interesting. 0.9 buckets of water have been used from the one that has been produced. So this is pretty much on par. So this is fine. If, however, the amounts of the buckets of water consumed were higher than the ones that we are actually producing, that would be a reason to worry, because then eventually, of course, we're going to run out of drinking water. The cherry pie has been eaten, the meat pie has been eaten. People are just greedy, incredibly greedy, I don't know. Meat has been used, I'm not sure if, oh, there has been, so 1 meat has been used, we can see that here. What has it been used for? For dried meat. Easy, logical. And the 5 roasted meat is probably the 5 that I have taken out. Pretty sure that was me. In terms of crafting in general, we can see here that we are actually using just a little bit more firewood than we are actually producing, so we need to adjust that. because we are heading into winter. And in winter, the amount of firewood consumed will increase even more. And if we don't have enough on storage, this is going to be an issue. Even though it's easily fixed for now, but later on when you have, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50 villagers, this can become a big issue very quickly if you don't keep an eye on this. Everything else, obviously, we are producing a lot more because we don't really have any consumption apart from whatever we craft, since we are effectively the only person crafting anything. So this makes sense. And now we have 17 stone on storage. That is very good because that means I am pretty much able to build another building. But that would be the question. What kind of building do we need to build anyway? And also we are slowly but surely gaining copper ore. So this is working out perfectly for us. Okay, that much about that. So, right, I wanted to correct the issue with the firewood real quick. What we are simply going to do for now is to slightly tweak. We're going to take 4% off of this and increase. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. Now we're making 2 firewood more a day. That should cover us and actually cause an increase. Am I saying nonsense right now? Wait, let me check. I might be saying nonsense. Firewood, -2. Yeah, I think that should have fixed it. Now we should be on par. For winter, we might have to readjust this again. But on the plus side, we do have a lot of logs. We have used 13. That was for the buildings that we've built. Probably the excavation shed was the last one, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And she has an iron axe for now. That is going to last her for a while. I hope. But where is Niewa? Which I've decided to call her. I really don't know. Oh well, we haven't had any food yet also, so we need to take care of that as always. Oh, there's a stump here. Oh, where could she be? Interesting, interesting. Okay, we've had our water. And then probably we could be taking care of the field. Fields. Because there is one over here. A tiny one. Oh, I forgot about that. There's actually cabbage here. Right. And the rest needs to be fertilized. Yeah, it's probably easier to do this now than to do this in winter, when the ground might be frozen. So let's go ahead and start fertilizing this. After all, this is a very small field. Doesn't take that much time. And maybe it is still enough to increase our fertilizer 0? What do you mean? Are you serious? Now we're out of range. So we have to take matters into our own hands and actually load the fertilizer into our inventory. I see how it is. That is just one of the pains. So naturally you are inclined to build everything really close when you start out because your storage range is just really, really small. Forgot what the size of that field was. Probably 15. Let's go with 15. And later on you can spread out when the range of your resource storage increases as you level it up, which you can do. But that is not anything we need to worry about right now. Not going to happen. But while we are gasping for air, why don't we talk about the new year? This is something that has been on my mind last night and this morning. We have replaced one number with another. That really is everything that has changed. Now, if anyone wants to take this time and mark it as a new beginning for something, that's fine. You can pick any day for that, right? It doesn't have to be New Year. It can be whatever you want. But collectively, we have decided that the 1st of January marks the beginning of some kind of new year, new time. Of course, if we compare that to medieval Dynasty, a new year effectively begins when spring starts. Right? First day of spring is the beginning of a new year. I think that makes sense. And we are done with this field. But I think there isn't really anything that we can grow here right now. I mean, we technically have... I think we have wheat grain in the storage, but it's not. It doesn't show up because we're out of range. What I would really like to grow here is carrots. Because onions... Let me think. So the carrots would be here. So either we're planting carrots in winter, or we don't do anything and wait until spring. Also possible. And then in spring, when we do have actually onions and a lot of cabbage, we could think about building a kitchen. Yeah. That is something we could do. That's a rock, right? I think that's a rock. Did I see someone walk here, or am I imagining things? Yeah. Just my imagination, of course. Where is that woman, though? Where did she go? Wait a second. She is here. I wasn't dreaming. But where? Huh? You! Sneaky woman.
Hello.
Hi. Affection 75%. I think we are about to have a breakthrough soon. How are you doing? Oh, we've already talked to her. That's how we got to 75%. What else is going on? How's your day going? My mouth is watering at the thought of food resources that are gathered for wintertime. I hope that this autumn harvests will result in my belly being full during all upcoming cold days.
See you soon.
Do you like cabbage? If yes, then you don't have to worry about anything. Raw cabbage? Yeah. Yeah, she will like that, I'm sure. Did we actually get... No, we didn't get anything. We should then... let's prepare the other field as well. I think that's the most useful thing we can do, as this day is drawing to a close. Yeah. Empty cabbage. Here we go. This is a relatively big field, actually. Oh, there we go. Farming upgraded. Let's make use of that right away. And we even got 2 skill points. I'm not sure why. we're gonna increase this to 50% chance. Isn't it almost too late to skill farming knowledge? Nah. There's still a lot to gain. Right, anyway. I missed. What is happening? There you go. Is that the end of the field, really? No, it's not. There is always more. Okay, now that's it. Hold on, bag. Don't die on me. Okay, this is done. Ah, this is the orchard, right. 1, 2. Where was the rest? I don't remember where I planted the other apple trees. Was it here? One, 2. I don't remember right now. We will find out.
It seems I forgot about food. Again.
I could probably imitate Racimir's voice. Maybe. Okay, I think that's all. Now all that's left to do is get rid of this year's cabbage and make way for next year's, well, what is it gonna be? Oat? Again, flax?
It seems I forgot about food.
Again. Oh, I forgot about fertilizing one cell. Oh no, that hoe is not gonna make it. That hoe is gonna die on me. Oh well. Time for a new one. Isn't this also part of the field? Yeah, it is.
It seems I forgot about food.
Okay, you know what? You have some cabbage. You happy now? It is getting a little bit dark. Yeah, for some reason you have missed 2 cells here. 1 and 2. And we're done. Nice. The next season can come. Whether we're gonna, yeah, whether we're gonna go with flax again or something else remains to be seen. I guess it really depends if we want to have the burden of having to produce animal food already or not. I'm not sure if I want that or not. Also, do I want to build a kitchen? So we can see here in the technology path, next building to unlock is the resource storage 2. That will be an important upgrade. Then already approaching will be the unlocking of the fishing hut. And we have, right, the pigsty. So in that sense, yeah, having a pigsty would make sense, I think. And here will be the sewing hut incoming. And the sewing hut will actually allow us to turn the flax into the thread, the linen thread. My brain is a little bit slow today. So the two buildings that we could... Yeah, I guess the pigsty and the kitchen. Those two would make sense to have. For sure. And the kitchen, of course, being a very central part of the village as well, I would be tempted to have it somewhere in the center for sure. But where did I plant the other apple tree? Or did I not do that? Am I dreaming? No, we don't have any apple tree seedlings. The only other thing we have is hop plants, but hop... I don't really want to plant hop for now, because what am I going to do with that? I cannot make beer or meat for now. So there is one, there is two. Ah. Okay. I guess that means the next field should be somewhere here. Yeah, this is... yeah. Let me think. So in general, if, let's say, we wanted to grow enough oat and... Wait, let me see. What does it require exactly? So in order to make animal feed, sorry, you need oat and rye grain. And straw. Straw is something we can gather, that's not a problem. Oat and rye. Of course, oat and rye are also, they are equally useful for both animals and humans. So it's not like they are exclusively for animals or anything, no. So in theory, what we could do is keep the one field that we have for flax for now, as that is more than we actually, I mean, we don't really require flax to begin with. We need a little bit if you want to buy, build a bow. But that doesn't happen all that often. And the only, I think the next thing that you'd need linen thread for is if you wanted to make a fish spear. I believe that's the case. So what we could do is set up two fields for oat and rye. Yes. Two fields. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of work. But then it would absolutely make sense to build a pigsty. Then we have the resources and we can feed them. Whatever comes after that we can feed as well. Alright, that's decided. So tomorrow we're going to set up 2 more fields and a pigsty. This is not my house. This is my house. Good night, Niewa. Yeah. She has talked enough to me. She is like that. When she exchanges 2 sentences with me, then she no longer wishes to speak to me. I can understand why. We don't need this. Now, what would be the best space for these fields? I mean, I'm looking right at it, am I not? I believe I am. Let's see. Let's use this tree as sort of a measurement and pick up the stick. Obviously, anything that grows here right now, which doesn't seem really to be anything, this is all just decorative. Anything that grows here would be removed as soon as we set up the field. Okay, let's see. No, what am I doing? A field is what I want. Right here. Not in this angle though. They always go from north, I believe. I don't want to remove the tree. Okay, this is fine. Why is the tree colored in green? I don't know. Now, is that big enough? Six by 5. Shall we make it 6 by 6? 2 6 by 6 fields. Yes? I think this is fine. So we have 1. And then we're gonna have 2. Same size, right next to each other. 5 by 6, 6 by 6. Ooh, that is gonna require us to have a lot of rows. Yeah. Let's craft 2, 3 more. That should do the trick. And while we are at it, also another simple bag. I don't even think we have enough fertilizer. Okay, let's get cracking. That is probably going to take us all day, isn't it? I mean, it's still early in the day. Okay. Another row done. Let's go in a circle. Oh. Whoa. What? Is this not a field or what? Yes, it is. I knew. I knew that. A little bit stubborn, this one. All right. Dear crows or ravens, whichever you are, there's nothing here yet. Please calm your wings. Okay, so this is set up. I believe both rye and wheat can actually be planted in autumn, right? Can they not? Sorry, oat and rye. I need to check. Okay, moving down this lane. That's it. Oh, now we have a good rhythm. Let's keep it up. No, we missed. Once you have a good rhythm, just keep going. It's fine. You grow tired. We all grow tired eventually. But how rewarding must this be? You are setting up your own field. You are working it, literally, with your sweat. And then you look at the result, and you watch the birds pick everything apart that you've planted. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. What I wanted to see. So oat can only be planted in spring. That's fine. Oat and rye it was, right? Rye actually can be planted now. We can prepare one field. Right? Rye, autumn, all the way to spring. Yeah, lovely. Now the pigsty. You know what? Let's have some breakfast first. I forgot about that. It's almost lunchtime already. Pigsty, pigsty. Where are we gonna build that? Some dried meat? Yes. Yes, please. And one of this. For my meat diet, apparently. Forgot to put away the cabbage seeds. Alright. Why are we so out of breath? From eating? Strange. Ah, what a view, even in autumn. As some of the trees turn yellow and then orange. And eventually they're going to lose all their leaves. And the snow will cover everything. Why am I still almost starving? There you go. Right, so now... I don't know why I'm taking out the bow. Let's see what we have in our inventory. So we have some cabbage seeds to put away. The sickle, we don't really need that for now. You also do have bronze sickles, which also we do not need. And do we have, what do we have here? Where can I see that? Cabbage seed, carrot seeds. Rye. Wheat grain. We have wheat. Okay. So that means we need to buy rye. Wait, how much fertilizer do we have? Fertilizer 27. That is not going to be enough. 6 by 6, clearly 36. So if I hear him catching his breath from walking or running for 10 meters again, I'm changing his diet. Only cabbage. There's no need to scream, dear eagle. It's just us. He should know us by now, really. We're coming by here every day. Actually, now that it's harvesting season, I suppose that Alvin could really use his copper hoe. Wait, isn't it already... Yeah, it's already noon. What are you guys doing in here? Are you guys taking a nap or what? All three of you together. Okay then. It is indeed me again. So, I am already over encumbered? Why? Why do I have meat with me? I do not know. Let's sell some of it then. Whatever. What I really wanted though was oat. Right? No, rye. The rye grain. Yes, in autumn. So we need 36. And then we need also some, wait, manure. Manure is heavier than fertilizer, but it's also cheaper. Yeah, we're gonna buy manure instead. How much do we have? 27, right? So we need another 9. 10 should do the trick. Thank you.
Good luck.
Kind sir. Was that me? I'm so sorry. Okay, let me think. So we're gonna turn the manure into fertilizer. I hope that works. I don't actually know what the minimum requirement. I think it's 2, right? We can only make 5 fertilizer or what? Oh. But maybe there's some rot left in the compost bin. That could be. So yeah, yields 1, 2, 3, 4. So where would we put a pigsty? Maybe somewhere here? Oh look, he's hunting the boar. And for some reason they do not attack him? Why? That's not fair. Oh well. Do I want to build a pigsty in the middle of the fields? No. No, I do not. How big is this pigsty anyway? Not that big. But I suppose pigs need a certain amount of space to kind of walk around. Don't they? I think they do. So let's build that here or on the other side. Maybe here? I think this is good. If I don't like it, we can always change it. So yeah, as I was saying, I think Alvin could probably really do with his copper hole right now in order to help him harvest the fields. I should probably consider that and bringing it to him. Oh no, there goes our copper hammer. It's not gonna survive this. I'm so sad. And one more. Two more. Three more. Four. When is it gonna break? Uh-huh. And now I have nothing. Ah, okay, fine. Let's make the manure. I mean, we're not making manure. We're turning it into fertilizer, that's what I mean. Yeah, that was a little bit short-sighted of me. Do we have any rot left or not? Yes, we do. A lot of it, in fact. I think sometimes what happens, I press E before F. And that's the issue. Always an issue. What? But I don't remember picking up the meat. That's weird. I didn't mean to. Okay. So let's take some of the rot. So 10 rot equals 1. And now we have 32, so we need 4 more, so 40. Can we pick up 40 rot? Yes, we can. No problem. Okay, this is gonna be really quick. Wow, my hands are oh, everything is dirty. I am so dirty. Because I've been working so hard. Okay, let's not make this overly complicated. Plant it right here. Fertilizer, there you go. Already frozen. This is gonna cost at least one more bag, I believe. So, while Racimir is busy, what else can we talk about? What the hell? What? Am I seriously too far away again? Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, honestly. Oh well, oh well. This is a little bit tricky sometimes. We will just try to do as much as we can. And then probably the last row is kind of out of reach for us. Yeah, this whole area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. 9. Counting is hard. And back to work. Now, before anyone is wondering, yes, it looks like the crows are actually eating the seeds. I mean, not that there are any seeds yet, but once there will be. But no, they don't actually eat anything that is not part of the game. It just happens to be kind of their home, this field here. That's all. Okay. And the hoe. Oh, now we have the... Okay. Rhythm was briefly interrupted, but now we're back. Yeah. The tedious life of a farming peasant. But again, I think it must be hugely rewarding to look at what you have accomplished and the fields that are growing the food, hopefully, that is going to sustain you throughout the next seasons or throughout the next year. Not only sustain you, but maybe even help you to afford whatever else it is that you need. A new PC, a car. That's how simple life used to be. And maybe we need to bring some of that simplicity back. Okay, we are dying here. So, no, not wheat grain. I want rye grain. Lovely. It looks a little white in the bag itself. We can kind of see it here. On the ground, it looks a little more yellowish. Probably just from the game itself, I presume. Do I actually have the rye grain on me, or is it... Well, apparently I have it. Yeah, I have it on me, of course, because I bought it. Smart me. Probably by the time we are harvesting this, we may already have access to the next level resource storage. And then I think it should cover both of these fields. Oh. And I think from a 6x6 field, you should definitely gain enough resources to not only feed the few people that we have, but also the pigs that we are going to get soon. Now I wonder if I have enough copper to actually craft my own copper hammer. Maybe even more than that. Because I think today we should have gained another copper ore. And that field is done. Let me see. Can we make copper ingots? Yes, we can. Sorry, copper bar. 2 of them. If I had to guess, a copper hammer probably requires 2 copper bars anyway. Am I correct? Yes, it does. Amazing. I would just do it myself, Boleslava, please. Don't make yourself more important than you are. We're all equally important here. Oh. Copper? Copper hammer. There you go. Let's finish this. So I think the next level, the next step that I could be taking is I could build a kitchen. And then I could do two things. First, I'm gonna make a bunch of wooden bowls. And then I'm gonna cook pottage from the cabbage and the meat that we have. Beautiful. And this way, not only am I going to largely increase my cooking skill. Okay, but first of all, we need to find a place for our kitchen. What would be a good place for the kitchen? Maybe here? No, I don't think so. Willebor, I think you are standing exactly where I'm going to build a new kitchen. Really? Let me hear them. Ah, alright. Maybe you tell me next time. Kitchen. We want, what is it, production? Yes. Actually quite a small building. Let's make it a little more accessible. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think the ability to sustain ourselves with pottage throughout the winter, that would be... I don't know if that's gonna effectively drive the happiness of my villagers up. Up, up, up. But if it does, then I again kill two birds with one stone. And yes, I would. I would absolutely do that. Alright. We have enough sticks. I'm not sure if we have enough logs. Actually. Ah, should be fine. Only one wall element here. Another one here. Fancy with a window. Lose focus now. Okie dokie. And the roof. And then we can check what exactly do we need for pottage. Oh yes, we've upgraded our village again. Wait, pottage is here, I'm sure. Soups, pottage. Right, cabbages, 2. We have 127. Right. So we have about 64 meals. Wait, why salted meat? Yeah, I would use normal meat. Okay, we're gonna buy the scheme already. Then we need to make wooden bowls. And we need to gather more meat. Well, let's do that tomorrow, I guess. All that rye bread. Just for me. Guess everyone is asleep already. We are just going to quickly sustain ourselves and then head back to our little house. The kitchen is pretty much the only source of light that we have in the whole village right now. Yeah. Hey, where's the door? This is my house, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, we are what, 4 or 5 days into autumn. Okay, let's make a bunch of wooden bowls. Wooden bowl. And 100 gold gone, damn. We're gonna craft... 6 should do the trick for now. I can reuse them. Wash them, reuse them. That shouldn't be asking too much. Oh, we're carrying too much though. How is that possible? And now we could start making pottage. And then I think what's going to happen is, so I'm putting the pottage in the wooden bowls into the food storage from where they're going to consume it. And then they're going to put the empty wooden bowls into resource storage. I think that's how this is going to work. So let's see, we can make 4. And there we go. Don't mind the dirty hands. That is from the cabbage. We didn't wash it. Well, the idea is that this is going to strengthen the immune system of our villagers so that they are prepared for winter time, obviously. Right? Yes, throw it all in there. Okay. In it goes. More pottage. You are welcome. We're gonna keep the rye bread. Why am I always over encumbered actually? Why do I have 26 wooden bowls with me? I did not really want 26. I thought I made 6. Why do I have 26 now? Minus 30. Oh, so 1 is 5. Oh. Okay. I see. Oh look, there's a small gathering here. Ladies. Berta.
Hello.
Wait, no, I don't want to... Hey, don't run away. I think you should take a bath first.
Goodbye.
I think you should find a new village to live in. You don't mind if I smell, do you?
Oh, it's you again.
It's me again, yes. Alright, maybe I should take a bath. Kind of rude, but okay. Wait, I didn't want to drink, I wanted to take a bath. Yes, okay. So now you're gonna talk to me, or what? Hey, where did you go? Okay. Everyone is just... going about their day. Fine. Where do I need to go to buy the pigs again? I think that was in Ralnica. Budki or Ralnica? Probably Ralnica. I think. And then we will also need someone to take care of the pigs, actually. Okay, I think we are actually going to only get the pigs in winter. so that they have time to grow. Probably not until spring, but it depends. I mean, usually you can choose between adult pigs and the tiny ones, the tiny babies that you can buy. And then you can, yeah, just wait for them to grow, which should probably take about a year, kind of. Yeah. And only then they will produce manure. But with winter upcoming, we also need to think about clothes and how we're going to keep ourselves warm. Because really all we have is the winter shoes, the boots. And that's not going to be enough. So we're going to need to think about that. Maybe we have to sell something we don't want to sell. Maybe even the flax or the flax seeds, I don't know. In order to buy something that will keep us from freezing to death. All right, I think this is this counts for a New Year's episode. We've set up the fields. We are ready for the next season already. Ready. And even we are willing to receive the first batch of animals to live with us. Amazing progress again. That was a bit of a shorter episode, sort of an working on the village kind of one. It is going to continue. I don't really know. I never really planned for how many episodes this is going to be. Maybe it will be just 25 episodes. I don't know. Right? We're just gonna see how we feel, and if I see that everyone grows bored of it, then obviously I think enough is enough. But we will see. I mean, clearly there is a long year ahead of us. And I hope it will be a good one for all of us. With that being said, thank you for watching and see you in episode 11.